Hello, how are you? I hope you're having a beautiful start to your day so far. So this video is for anybody that does not currently have social media, but you are interested in shopping, watching, viewing our upcoming Instagram Live. If that is you, then this video is for you. And inside of this video, it's going to be quick. I'm just going to keep it to like 5 minutes or so. In the first part of this video, I'm going to go over how you can shop if you don't have social media, and also how to shop if you've never joined any of our live shopping nights before. And then on the second part of this video, I'm gonna go over a little bit about our upcoming live and kind of talk about the jewelry that we're gonna be showcasing and the rarity of it. So if you do not currently have Instagram or Facebook, that's no problem. You are more than welcome to still shop. We have a whole nother platform that you'll be able to watch and view the live from and shop the live from. I just wanna note that it is not our Lead to Sea Glass Jewelry website. So you're more than welcome to watch on Facebook or on Instagram at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. You would navigate to anywhere that you have a Facebook or Instagram app, and then you're gonna click on our shell logo. You wanna go to our Lead to Sea Glass Jewelry page on the app, and then tap on our shell logo, and at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard on the night of the live, that will bring you into our live stream. But if you don't have social media, you can also shop via our live stream website. And just as a reminder, our live stream website is not our leadtoseaglassjewelry.com website, okay? So it's a separate website. I'm gonna link it below for you. It's leadtoseaglassjewelry.commentsold.com, and there's no www at the beginning. You can click on the link below if you'd like. And at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on the night that we go live, just go to that website. And at the top of that website, there'll be a banner that says like "We're live now" or "We're live," and just tap on that, and that will bring you into the current live. So a lot of times I do refer to these events as Instagram Live shopping nights, just because they did originate on Instagram, and then over time we've invested in this software, and so now we have the ability to also stream to Facebook at the same time and stream to this live streaming website as well. So that's how you can shop. If you have never shopped live with us before, don't worry, I'll always go over the details as to how to shop and how it works at the beginning of every live. But essentially what happens is that I have a whole assortment of jewelry set up for that evening. Every item is gonna have a number and a price associated with it. The number and the price will also be shown for each item as we scan it in at the top of wherever you're watching. If you're watching on Instagram and Facebook, it will kind of come across the top of Instagram or Facebook screen. If you're watching on the live stream website, then it will come across the live stream website screen. And you'll want to comment "sold" with a space and then the number of that item to claim the piece. The first person to comment "sold" with the number that it hits our system will be able to claim that item. And so we do have software that reads it a lot of time, or that reads your comments. A lot of times, especially when you're watching on Instagram, for some reason, I don't know why it does this, and my apologies because I know it can be very confusing, but a lot of times it will show you your comment first when you're watching on Instagram. I don't know if it does it on Facebook because I don't view from there as often, but that doesn't necessarily mean that your comment came through to our software first. For whatever reason, the Instagram app just a lot of time stacks your comments that way so that it always puts yours to the top. So Sam and I will always say out loud who that claim goes to. That way you know, everybody's not wondering like, did I get the piece? Did I get the piece? But it will also go to your shopping cart. So that's a telltale sign to know that you won the piece. It will be in your shopping cart. So if you're watching on Instagram or Facebook, your shopping cart is located in your direct messages. And then if you're watching through the live stream app, in the top right-hand corner, there's like a little shopping cart, and all of your claims your items that you purchase will go right into your shopping cart. So it makes it a little straightforward. I will also go over the rules when we get started as well, but just basically a little, overview is that all claims must be paid for within 24 hours. Your shopping carts are only valid for 24 hours. So again, you can either just navigate over to your shopping cart or to your Instagram or Facebook messages. There'll be a link to click on, and you can make your purchase through there. We don't allow any swaps or putbacks. So please just make sure that when you comment "sold" on the item, you're committed to purchasing that item. If you're not sure, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask us questions. I'm happy to try the piece on for you or answer any questions about it before you make your claim. For rings, all of our rings that we offer are in a size 9, and we do offer free custom ring resizing. We can go up to size 11 or down to any size. Just make sure that you know your ring size that you need prior to going live so that you're able to enter it in with your order so that we can size that for you. We offer free standard shipping within the United States on orders $75 and over. If you're an international client, then we will email a shipping quote to you before your package ships. And that's most of like the guidelines. We do about 6 giveaways every time we go live. We love doing a bunch of giveaways. You do not have to make a purchase to engage in our giveaways. All you have to do is show up, and a lot of times they're just questions. So just interact and you get to hang out and enjoy the experience. We do 1 giveaway in the beginning of the night, and then we do 5 like rapid fire giveaways at the end of the evening. So those are all the rules and guidelines and how to shop and where to shop. So I hope that you'll be able to join us. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the items that we're going to be showcasing coming up on this Thursday and Friday, which is February 20th and 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. We are featuring Davenport sea glass, which is just incredible. It's some of the most rare, collected, and sought after sea glass pieces in the world. I have some really cool bigger chunks to show you here, and then I am wearing one of the necklaces and one of the rings I'll show you, but these are just really cool. So I did a video that talks about the history of these Davenport pieces of sea glass. It is saved over on my Instagram feed if you'd like to go watch it, but I'll give you a little quick rundown on the history here. So in Davenport, California, this one is UV, isn't that cool? Excuse me. In Davenport, California, in the early 1900s, there was a railroad that went to Monterey Bay through California, and so they had their own dinnerware. A lot of times with railroads, you have like the railroad stoplights, you have the different like glassware, especially if it's a dinner train like this one was, and there's just a lot of opportunity for things to get broken, cracked. It runs along the ocean, so things end up in the ocean very easily. They also had a hotel that had the same like custom dinnerware, so they had all these beautiful antique glass, so it's a lot of rich history. That specific area was also a glass dumping area, so in the early 1900s they didn't have the recycling programs that we have today, so a lot of times glass would get discarded at the beach and they'd bury it in the sand, under the sand. So all these years later, there's all these beautiful pieces of sea glass that are coming forward as a result. So additionally, in Davenport in the 1970s, a glass blowing manufacturing company opened up, and they did beautiful blown glass pieces of art glass. This is like an opalescent piece of glass that has some really cool light blue stripes on it. And so anytime there's a glass blower, they'll often have a lot of scraps that come off of the glass blowing stem. And so in the back of this particular studio, they had a whole bucket of these beautiful like blown glass scraps. And so they had a flood, and there was a creek that ran right behind their studio. So when the studio flooded, a lot of these glass scraps ran into the creek. The creek disposed of them into the ocean. And now, 55 years later, all these amazing pieces of sea glass are the result. But it is a very rough and rocky area, so it's very difficult to collect there. It's not like this beautiful sandy beach and you can just go walk it and find these amazing pieces of sea glass like a dream, right? Oftentimes when people collect sea glass over there, they're dressing up in full wetsuits, they're diving. It's very, very rough and rocky terrain, on top of the fact that, there's just not a ton of these pieces that were actually dispersed into the area, so they're highly, highly collectible. So in my 23 years of business, this is my 23rd year this year, I have never had this amount of Davenport pieces of sea glass to offer. Over the years, we work with 5 different collectors around the world, and over the years, as we'd come across these amazing pieces of Davenport sea glass, we've put them aside and just like stacked them. And so now we finally have enough that we've been able to put together this entire jewelry collection for you. So on Friday On Thursday and Friday, February 20th and 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, we're going to be doing necklaces and earrings on Thursday night and rings and bracelets on Friday night. We have over 120 pieces of sea glass jewelry with the Davenport sea glass to offer to you. And I know I'm going to get so many questions of like, oh my gosh, when are you going to have more? But I don't anticipate being able to offer more because, like I said, in 23 years, it's taken me 23 years to get 120 pieces. So I don't know right now. You know, it depends on what my collectors find. Sometimes I am able to buy out like family collections of sea glass and get a couple pieces here and there, but these are very, very rare. So if this is something that you're interested in, I highly recommend that you join us Thursday and Friday night. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions beyond what I covered here, please feel free to reach out to my team at info@litaseaglassjewelry.com, and I will show you just a little quick peek. Here is one of the necklaces I'm wearing. This necklace has white opalescent Davenport sea glass at the top, aqua in the middle, and then the bottom is this beautiful like blue and white ultra rare Davenport glass, and then I'm wearing one of the opalescent rings. So let me see if I turn this light on, if that helps. Yeah, this has like this white has this beautiful opalescence to it, kind of like this piece here, kind of glows. They're really, really cool. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you guys on Thursday and Friday night. Take care. Bye-bye.